approach. Illumination, awakening for Nigeria and the rest of Africa. Nigeria is a republic in West Africa on the Gulf of Guinea, the most populous black nation in the world. Her population is about 182.2 million 2015. Before 1960, getting freedom from the colonial master was the problem at hand then. So, our people fought for independence. On October 1st, 1960, came freedom from the colonial master, thinking they have solved the problem. But later, the military took over government because the military believed there was corruption in the system. The military also came with a wrong approach. Within this period, the Civil War happened. Since then, we have moved from one military regime to another, thinking the problem will be solved. In 1979, Nigeria returned back to civilian government, thinking their problem had been solved. But later, in 1983, the military came back again. The military hijacked power, coming on board as if coming to solve the problem, but always with the same wrong approach. Later, people began to fight for democracy, for the betterment of the nation. By luck and chance, we had the democracy in 1999, thinking the problem has been solved. Since returning back to democratic government in 1999, we have moved from one president to another, from one political party to another. Still, the problem persists. Today, everyone is talking about restructuring. And after restructuring, we don't know what next or how long will it take for this restructuring. But we all know that since 1960, people have been complaining about poverty, pains, suffering till death, because there is no basic amenity like food, shelter, and clothing, and the rest infrastructure like good road, pipeline water, and more. This is the major problem in Nigeria and the rest of Africa. The most important thing in life are freedom, liberty, liberation, emancipation, deliverance. These are human needs. Why do we need freedom? We need freedom because humans have been enslaved one way or the other. Lack of source of income to take care of our needs and wants, food, shelter, and clothing, is an enslavement. How long are we going to continue to use the wrong approach and keep wasting the nation's resources needlessly? Needs and wants, these are very important in our world because it is all about our happiness. Lack of food, shelter, and clothing can change people's minds from good to evil. It leads many into crimes and prostitution. We all know government spend billions of naira on crimes prevention every year. The question is, why not use the right approach by doing the right thing to serve the people for good? It is about engaging the people positively, or they will engage themselves negatively. On 30th December 2016, we sent an open letter to Mr. President PMB, but have not received any reply to date. God will not come down from heaven to do the needful for us. The white man will never do the needful for us. But if we are ready as a people to do the right thing, God will give us the grace. The question is, are we ready to stop talking about the problem? Because we all know the problem already. Let us fix the problem on ground. Our nation is now in a state of emergency. Let us forget about vocabulary and grammar, certificate and degree, titles and power. If we truly believe in the change we talk about, let us stop the question of who are you. It does not matter who has the solution formula to our problem. We just need Nigeria to be fixed and become the real giant of Africa. Because if Nigeria fails, it will affect the rest of Africa. Good news to Nigeria and the rest of Africa. The time has come for us to do the right thing as a people, to follow the good nature of life. With the idea movement theory formula of DNF and YPG, we will make Africa great beyond our imagination. DNF proved and showed the nature of life changes between good and evil. What we need now as a people is humility and interest. Every other thing will follow. What we need from our leaders and people are humility and interest. Humility is the headmaster of life. It makes you listen, learn, know, have knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. With humility, leaders can listen to the people and do the right thing to make the people happy. Interest is the mother of achievement, because whatever you have interest in, you enhance your interest by concentration. You will work out your gain. The gain of any leader is to make the people happy. A DNF study defined the problem of Nigeria and the rest of Africa and the solutions to the problem. In science, if you must fix a problem, you must first find out the cause of the problem. What is the basic problem of Nigeria and the rest of Africa? Wrong acts are mistakes that happen every day, and the spiritual force of wrong acts is our evil nature. One of the wrong acts is corruption. What is corruption? Corruption is a wrong act that creates a wrong system in a society or a nation, which makes innocent citizenry suffer for nothing. It creates rooms for crimes and terrorism, unemployment, poor educational system, poor environmental system, and infrastructural development, and more. Wrong acts are destroying Nigeria and the rest of Africa. We need a system that will fix our continent. Killing or putting people in prison is not the solution. Since I grew up, I have been seeing people killed and put in jail. But the rate of crime still of increase. Why? Wrong approach. We should think as a people and ask, what are the real causes and the solution to our problem? There are solutions to everything in life. Remember, ideas rules the world. For airplane to fly high, first it was an idea that became a reality. The computers we use today was once an idea. The phone we carry about everywhere we go was an idea that became a reality. With DNF, we will crawl, walk, run, and fly in life. With this initiative, Asia, Europe, and America will celebrate us if we are serious about this initiative. Recent developments show we can fix Nigeria and the rest of Africa through DNF, Dual Nature Formula. Dual Nature Formula defines all human problems and solutions. The studies of DNF shows and prove that humans are not the real problem of the world. that evil nature is responsible. Humans are simply users. This can be proved to anybody if you so wish. DNA proves and shows that as humans, we are being enslaved and we are all looking for freedom and good life. Using the wrong approach, we can never have good life. As an initiative, DNA inculcates everything about God, man, devil, and life, and how we can help save our world, because God is good, man is enslaved, devil is evil, and life is good and evil. As humans, we just need freedom and good life. As the founder of FGK Initiative, with the help of our organization, we will help Nigeria and the rest of Africa to be free from enslavement. Currently, we have a project at hand captioned Africa Rules the World. This project has an estimated cost of $10 trillion. The project is all about saving Africa. We are starting with Nigeria, and the theme is Save Nigeria to Save the Children Yet Unborn Initiative. The Nigerian project has an estimated cost of 6 trillion naira, and it covers the 6 geopolitical zones. It might take years, depends on how we accept the initiative. All the contents and reports are ready. We have written many proposals, but all were turned down with the establishment citing lack of funds as their excuses, and that we should check elsewhere, but we will not give up. Today, we are appealing to you. Together, we can make it happen. We need to get it right as a people by doing the right thing to create a better future for our children yet unborn. Going forward, we need to produce a film documentary video for easy understanding of what we are talking about, for everyone to have the knowledge and be part of this initiative. Out of 182.2 million people in Nigeria, with humility and interest of 50 million people who can support with 1 naira, we will have 50 million naira for the documentary. We also know each person can also take this responsibility for their love for the nation. If you can do that, then you automatically become part of the executives of the organization. We are going to be moving from one country to another within Africa after we had set Nigeria moving. What everyone needs to do now is to be part of this initiative and know what is happening in the system. The documentary will showcase the entire problem and the solution for Nigeria and the rest of Africa. We need to start now, but first we must come out with the film documentary video, estimated to cost 50 million naira. We need sponsors and partners. The content are ready. The documentary. First and foremost is the documentary video on the meeting with all the people in the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, the chiefs, obas, and the governors, the north, south, west, and east, on the awareness of FGK initiative, on questions and answers on how we can save Nigeria. 1. To know the kinds of culture and challenges of the people on food, shelter, and clothing, and how we can be of help to the people in agreement. Because the beauty of life is to give each other help. on the term Save Nigeria to Save the Children Yet Unborn initiative. Team crew. The executive crew, people who are the trustees. The media crew, people who will be into recording and photos. Medical crew, people who will be into healthcare. Science and technology crew, people who will be helping in IT method. Agricultural crew, people who will be into farming for food. Fashion crew, people who will be into textile for clothing. Construction crew, people who will be into construction for housing, and more. So we will start from the bottom to the top. Before expecting results, there are processes to follow. So we shall follow the processes. Remember, life is all about knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Knowledge is the ability to know something. Understanding gives you a clearer picture about anything. Wisdom helps you in the area of execution. We need support from you for our organization to help save Nigeria and the rest of Africa. Remember, we are all Africans. As a life coach, I teach and encourage people on how to be good citizens. It's all about doing the right thing. Our organization, Friends of God Kokoye FJK Initiative NGO, is duly registered under the Companies and Allied Matter Act 1990 with registration number 92625. FJK Initiative has its registered office in Lagos, Nigeria. Save Nigeria to Save the Children Yet Unborn was announced to the world during a media event on the 16th of March 2017, organized by our organization in Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. Many of the ministry media houses were present at the event. Our vision is to positively impact the lives of millions of people, their mindset and orientation towards doing the right thing. Our mission is to provide solutions to the basic requirements of humanity, which include needs and wants, in order to ensure that Nigerians and Africans could survive and begin to live. Aims and objectives: to educate the people on how to be good citizens, to enlighten the people to be morally upright, to carry out charitable and humanitarian activities. The best way to predict the future is to help create it. Let's take a giant step together and make things right. Be part of this initiative. We are friends of God. Join us, partner with us. Let's make our world a better place. Kindly make your support and donation in favor of Friends of God Kokoye Initiative. Guaranteed Trust Bank 0239799558. Fidelity Bank 4011178427. First Bank 2031753755. Join the team, support and partner with us, and be a donor. Save Nigeria. Visit us at www.fgkinitiative.org, info@fgkinitiative.org, fgkinitiative@gmail.com, don'tstand2020@gmail.com, or you can call us on 070-366-98483. Don't Stand Ebadoloyi, life coach, a researcher, author, founder, president, FGK Initiative. Thank you, and God bless Africa. Bye for now.
save Nigeria to save children yet of God, because we are the Nigeria, we have to save ourselves. That's the reason why we now, as president, let us do the right thing. And the right thing we need to do, the nation want. What are the nation want? The food on the table, shelter, and clothing.
Don't stand by the Loye, life coach, author, founder, president, FGK Initiative.
So I believe it's through documentary I can really let people know what is strong in the world. But that's the reason why I say if we can save Nigeria, we can save the rest of the world.
FGK, saving humanity.